Look at that. It is a cheesy onion ring with a crunch in every bite. It's crunch time. Stick around. You know, folks, they always got them drive-up windows and them little buttons you push and you order something and you have to look on that menu. Well, I don't like to go to them places because about half the time I'm so confused because they got so much stuff on there. Two of Shan's favorite foods, number one, anything with cheese in it, like a fried cheese stick. Number two, an onion ring. So you can't just pull up there and say, and they say, can I help you please? Can I take your order? Yeah, I'd like a onion ring with some cheese in it fried. Do what? You ain't got to wait no more, folks. I'm finna make you one of them. And I'll guarantee you, you can open up your own restaurant here with drive-up windows all over the house and everything. It is a little painstaking and takes a little time, but the reward is very great. So we're going to take this to a whole new level on an onion ring, and we're going to put us some cheese in there like a cheese stick and an onion ring combined. It's going to be good. So how do we start this process? I'm talking honking big onion. First of all, you're going to need a sharp knife. I like to put two kinds of cheese in mine, and that got the Beagle's attention because he does like some cheese too, don't you? Do these work for you? Okay, I just want to make sure. Here. That'll keep him busy for a minute. Let's get after that onion. Knock the top of him off there. Come around here and knock the bottom off about the same. Take your knife and split him right here. Undress him. You seen Cookie's Cures, right? Put these in your sock at night, wear them to bed, draw the poison out of your body. You will have onion breath the next morning, but your toe jam will be gone. So, let's see, can we cut this onion in a little uniform? Looky there. And another. And another. Now, that'll make a lot of onion ring right there, it will. And you got to make sure that everybody stays together. We can use them in the scraps there at the last. So, what we're going to do is try to find the outside edge of that. There's two in one here. Now, he a pair. So lay him over. And you know, that way you'll know he goes together. Here another, and another. Now don't think we're going to waste all these little old pieces. We'll end up frying them before it's all over with. Just be careful when you're trying to get them out there and make sure, see this and here them, what you call it, it's a house divided. Somebody done fell apart, so he'll go in the batch just to fry up. So, take the biggest half of that onion ring, the big one. Take your cheese, and we want to try to stay about that thickness right there. And then just slice them across there. Try to keep them pretty close to the same. The cheese I'm using today, Pepper Jack, mozzarella, as Shan would say. All right, remember this was the big one. We're going to put a little Pepper Jack, a little mozzarella, a little Pepper Jack. And I like to try to fill these little cracks up with a patch job here. Now you take this here onion that's got to go back in there, and sure, that cheese has got it a little bigger than it ought to be. So what do? You're going to improvise. Stretch him out as good as you can. Put him right back over here. We're going to do all of them like that, folks. And then the trick to frying anything that got cheese in it is you got to freeze it for a little bit. If you don't, when that cheese go to hitting that hot oil, all of it will run everywhere in the world. There won't be none left. So we're going to put them all together. We're going to put them in the freezer in there and chill them about 20-30 minutes. And then we're going to get to the rest of it. Well, them onion rings is in there chilling out. We need to make the dry and the wet. So let's get after that. 2 cups of flour. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Because remember what you learned? Cornstarch helps that batter pop. Then we're going to go with an old fried chicken specialty here. A teaspoon of ground mustard, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And to that goes the magical ingredient they always known and forever sought after, Red River Ranch seasoning. You don't got some? www.kentrollins.com. And how much are we going to put in there? Anybody got a guess? Frank, what do you think? You got it right, Frankie. 4 of them. Mix it up really well. And seeing as how it's one of them weeks where I'm sort of fond of it, we're going to use one of these and about 2 cups of sourdough starter. You say you ain't got no starter? Shan will have all this in the little description below the video. You can get it all. So we're going to dip this out 2 cups. So we could go with that right there. Sourdough starter and this dry mixture we got up. Ha! We're going to add something to that again. My good friends, the Japanese folks, sent me some of this Panko. I like to use about 2 cups. It is a magical ingredient, it is. You can put that with some milk and just have it in your cereal. You'll be in good shape. Now, what are we going to do? Deep fry. What are we going to deep fry in? Y'all all know. Let me hear you say it. Cast iron. That is right. We're using some good canola oil today. Something that's a high heat. We're going to run at 350 degrees. Let's get them onion rings out of that freezer and let's get after it because I am hungry. Well, what we're going to need now, oil is about there. Get you some of these, you ain't got none. So, in the wet, in the dry, try to make sure you seal all these edges up pretty good. Here, again, the last step. Make sure everybody's covered good. And then what happens? We're going to lay him right here and here. And we're going to let him fry. There's number 1. You can see that cheesy goodness. Now, as you go along, you get that batter and that flour all in there mixed together. It may get a little thicker. Add you some more starter, or thin it just a tad with water. But always be sure to try to keep your onions together. When you get them back in the flour, mash them down and try to seal everything, all the cracks all the way around. Turn it over, same thing. Be gentle when you come back over here, and then go back there. They'll try to fall apart if they get a chance. Well, folks, you can see we got to the end result. Now, Frank and the Beagle done been in the pile, I promise you. But you want to remember when you're frying these, flip them over every once in a while. Make sure that you're browning everywhere pretty equally to the same. But you want to make sure they're good and crisp, golden brown. Watch that oil temperature so you don't burn it none. And then get ready to enjoy the goodness. I'm going to get this before Shan gets out here. Cheesy onion rings. They a little time consuming, but listen to this, it's worth it. Folks, get you some onion. Takes a little time, well worth the effort as you can see, and make this. Me and Shan want to thank you so much for dropping by the backyard again today. Ooh, it's a great day above the grass as it is every day. So from Frank, the Beagle, Shan, and me, God bless you each and every one. Hit the subscribe button. See y'all.